All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back again. McFarland versus Janesville. Squirt B Blue. Second game of the doubleheader. There's the horn. We're going to get this first period started here pretty quick. Both teams, I think, ran over to Culver's. Got as many butter burgers and milkshakes in them as possible. This should be a fun and interesting game. All right, both teams out at center ice. Let's get it started. Off the draw. Puck heads down in the Janesville zone, far side boards. Back out to center ice and across over here to the near side. McFarland dumps it in. Near side faceoff dot around the back of the Janesville net. Nope, they're going to double back up here on the near side, working it out of the zone. Puck up and out of play. Off the draw, McFarland picks it up. Back by their point, sends it across to the far side boards. And not quite in yet. Oh, hit that slippery spot. Now they work it into the zone. Just inside the Janesville zone. Janesville stops them. Works it back out. Janesville coming out. Sends it up along the near side boards. Janesville player picks it up. McFarland ties him up there just at the top of the circle. Centering pass. No, off the skates of McFarland defense. Around the back of the net it goes. Long the far side boards, back down in the far side corner it is. McFarland, I'm sorry, we got all kinds of teams playing today. McFarland bringing it up this near side. And out of the zone it comes, across center ice it goes. McFarland works it back down into the Janesville zone. Near side circle. Puck goes wide, front of the net into the far side corner. Round the back of the net it goes. Janesville picks it up, brings it up this near side boards. And around the McFarland defense and out of the zone it comes. Working it up into the McFarland zone. McFarland picks it up in their slot and works it around the back of the net. There it is, backside or far side, near side corner. Centering pass, there it is. McFarland got a stick on it, still loose in front of the net. Now McFarland works it around the back of the net over to the far side. Coming up the far side boards, McFarland trying to get it out. Janesville holds it and sends it right back down into the far side corner. McFarland grabs it around the back of their net and works it up to their winger on that far side corner. Working it up to the blue line and out of the zone it comes. Janesville picks it up at their blue line, far side, working it around the back of their net. Coming to the near side. McFarland got a stick on it for a moment. Janesville still working it up the near side boards. Out the zone it comes. Cross center ice it is. McFarland picked it up there. Tried to run it back into the Janesville zone. Janesville stopped that and works it back across center ice. Puck squirts out over to the far side boards. And along the far side boards, both teams battle for it. McFarland works it up here along the near side, working it over to the Janesville zone. Janesville gets in there, gets a poke check. They gain control of it at the faceoff dot here near side. Off the boards, out of the zone it comes. Down in the McFarland zone it goes. Is there going to be enough on it? No icing. Tipped. Brown. Oh, lost the handle down there by his net. Puck's loose down by the McFarland net. Front of the net it is. Shot on net. There it is. Save one. Gets kicked to the near side corner. McFarland picks it up, brings it up the near side boards. Janesville gets a stick on it, tries to send it back towards net, and McFarland works it back out of the zone. Working it up across center ice. McFarland works it in to the offensive zone offsides. Off the draw. Janesville grabs possession just inside their zone, over along the far side boards. Off the boards and out of the zone it goes. Poke check out. Goes down towards the McFarland blue line. McFarland quickly sends it back down into the Janesville zone. No icing. Round the back of the Janesville net. Janesville brings it up the boards. And to the winger sitting right there at the blue line. Gets it out of the zone. There it is, cross center ice. Janesville working on a one-on-one. Makes a move to the left. Makes another move, shot, saved by the McFarland goalie. Kicks over to the near side. Nice little move by Janesville and a great little save by the McFarland goalie. Puck along the far side boards over there. Centering pass goes through the middle and over to the far side. Round the back of the net it goes. McFarland picks it up on the far side corner there. Janesville gets in and ties him up. Puck squirts out by the faceoff dot there, far side. And out across the blue line it goes. Janesville stops it at center ice. Sends it back in offsides. Off the draw. McFarland sends it back towards the Janesville point. Janesville point gets a hold of it at their blue line and works it up across center ice down to the McFarland zone. No icing, tipped by the McFarland player down into that near side corner and up the boards. Janesville grabs it just at the top of the circle. McFarland gains control and brings it out of the zone. Janesville with possession around the back of their net along the far side. Trying to work that breakout. McFarland breaks that up, gets it far side faceoff dot, puts a shot towards net, goes around the back of the net. Janesville really needs to work on this game, spending less time in their zone. Last game, there was a lot of ice time. McFarland kept the puck down here in the Janesville zone. Janesville gets it out of the zone, cross center ice, working it up into the McFarland zone. Centering pass, not able to get a handle on it. The McFarland player came out of nowhere, got a stick on it. And the puck goes all the way back down the Janesville end. It was tipped, so there will be no icing. Round the back of the Janesville net, comes out to the point. McFarland's there, top of the circle, near side. Looking to get a shot, makes a move. Shot, upper corner, gets the goal. Glove side. Round the back of the Janesville net, comes out to the point. McFarland's there, top of the circle, near side. Looking to get a shot, makes a move. Shot, upper corner, gets the goal. Off the draw, Janesville wins the puck, taking it towards the McFarland zone. McFarland steals the puck at the blue line, works it back towards center ice. Both teams battle for it there at center ice. Janesville gains control, working it back into the McFarland zone. Far side circle, far side corner it goes. McFarland losing an edge, trying to work it around the back of their net. And into the near side corner it is. McFarland with possession, working it up the boards. Janesville with a poke check, has possession on the near side there, trying to get a centering pass, lost the handle. Janesville picks it back up top of the circle. Up towards the net it goes. McFarland able to get a stick on it. It's bouncing around there in the slot. Now it kicks over. Far side, out of the zone it comes. Janesville picks it up, sends it right back in. McFarland grabs it, far side circle around the back of their net to the near side. Working that breakout up the boards and out of the zone it comes. McFarland gets an edge. He's got a breakaway working up into the slot. Shot and a goal. And out of the zone it comes. McFarland gets an edge. He's got a breakaway working up into the slot. Shot and a goal. Off the draw, puck comes all the way back here to the Janesville point, working it up the near side boards down to the McFarland blue line. Back and forth here at center ice. Both teams battling for possession. There it kicks out, right out to the middle at the blue line of Janesville and back towards the red line over center ice. Both teams battling there on the far side. Janesville gains control of it, bringing it back here to the near side. And up and across center ice, McFarland grabs the puck, brings it towards the Janesville zone, sends it into the Janesville zone, far side, far corner. Janesville gets there first, works it up the far side boards. Janesville makes a move around the McFarland defense, trying to get across center ice. McFarland gets a stick on it, holds it up, sends it back into the Janesville zone. Down into the far side corner, up the far side boards it is. McFarland centering pass, Janesville there to grab it, working it out, and out of the zone it comes. Just outside the zone, around center ice it is. Both teams battle. Across center ice, into the McFarland zone it goes. Janesville had it for a second, lost the handle working in. Puck goes down around the back of the net and up here to the near side boards. McFarland working it out of the zone. Janesville able to hold it, and then the second McFarland player was able to get it past the Janesville defense. Great first move to hold the zone. Janesville grabs possession just by their blue line, works it up across center ice. And McFarland works it back up, and we got a hand up, and we have an icing. Face off in the McFarland defensive zone just to the right of the net. Off the draw, Janesville centering pass. McFarland got a stick in, still loose out front. Puck's loose. Now it goes around the back of the net. McFarland trying to get it out of there, back in front of the net. Janesville, goal! Off the draw, Janesville centering pass. McFarland got a stick in, still loose out front. Puck's loose. Now it goes around the back of the net. McFarland trying to get it out of there, back in front of the net. Janesville, goal! Cuts the deficit in half. Or McFarland 2, Janesville 1. Off the draw, back to the Janesville point. Working it up the far side boards across center ice. And McFarland sends it back up across center ice to the Janesville zone. Janesville picks it up in their slot, working it over here to the near side boards. And out of the zone it comes. At center ice it is. Janesville working it back into the McFarland zone. 2-on-1, working it up on the net. Centering pass. There it was out front, tied up in skates, still loose. Still loose out front. McFarland kicks it out, goes far over here to the near side. And they get it out around the defense. Now, McFarland with a chance. There, Janesville gets a tip and holds it up along the near side boards. Puck squirts out all the way down in the McFarland zone. It was tipped, no icing. McFarland picks it up there near side corner, works around the back of their net. Up the far side boards and out of the zone it comes. McFarland sends it far side to near side. Janesville sends it down into the McFarland zone, deep into the near side corner. McFarland trying to work that breakout, and they do. They get it out to center ice. Janesville working in on a one-on-one in the slot, makes a move to the right. Shot far side. Oh, off the stick of the defenseman, and it goes back around the net and up the far side boards. Just outside the zone, Janesville ties it up, works it back in, and it's offside. Off the draw, puck squirts all the way down into the Janesville zone. It's a foot race. McFarland gets it into the near side corner first. Janesville's right there putting on the pressure. Comes towards the front of the net. Janesville's got a stick on it just to the near side of the goalie. Down in that near side corner, McFarland's able to tie it up again. Janesville sends it up the boards. Out to the McFarland point, trying to get a shot. Deflected by the Janesville skater. McFarland gets it in the slot, and Janesville's able to get a stick on it and get it out. Cross center ice it is. From center ice, just into the Janesville zone, back out, and down into the McFarland zone. And we got a hand up. We've got icing. Off the draw, back to the McFarland point. Shot on net from the top of the circle. Goes wide. Janesville's able to get a stick on it. Goes down in that far side corner. Both teams battle for it. Around the back of the net. Over here to the near side. Back from the near side around the far side. Up that far side set of boards. McFarland's got a stick on it over there. Up and out of the zone it goes. All the way down. And we're coming all the way back down to the Janesville zone. Off the draw, comes back to the McFarland point and up that far side boards. There at the top of the circle it is. McFarland bringing it in. Shot. Kick save by Tater. Kicks it wide into the far side. Bringing it up that far side boards. Out of the zone it comes. Out across center ice. McFarland picks it up just before their zone. Shoots it back across center ice to the Janesville zone. Janesville sends it back across the blue line. There it is, folks. That's the horn. The end of the first period. McFarland 2, Janesville 1. Both teams back out to center ice, the end of intermission, and the start of the second period. Off the face-off. Draw comes back to the Janesville blue line. Janesville picks up possession, brings it over here to the near side. Works it across center ice. McFarland gets a stick on it. Working it up into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, far near side. Shot on net. And the Tater gets a glove on it. Off the draw, McFarland gets it at the point. Sends it over to the top of the slot. Janesville intercepts it. Working it down ice. Janesville's got a breakaway. Working down into the slot. Shot. And a goal. Janesville intercepts it. Working it down ice. Janesville's got a breakaway, working down into the slot, shot, and a goal. Janesville tying it up here early in the second period. Off the draw, Janesville picks it up, working over there to the far side. Puck's loose there, just the other side of center ice. Now kicked down into the McFarland zone. Just inside the McFarland zone, Janesville gets a stick on it, works it near side. Centering pass, there it is. Backhand shot just wide of the net, and he finds himself in the net. That's where he wanted the puck, not himself, but that was a great effort by Janesville. McFarland bringing it across center ice, down into the Janesville zone, splits the two defensemen into the slot. Puck gets kicked over to the far side corner. McFarland over there, centering pass all the way through out to the McFarland point, and they send it up the near side boards into the near side corner. Working it out of that near side corner. Janesville sends it back up the boards here. Out of the zone it comes. Along the near side boards here. Both teams battling hard for it. There it squirts out. And into the McFarland zone it goes. Not for long, and out it comes. Janesville picks it up out at their blue line, middle of the zone, and sends it up the far side boards into the McFarland zone. McFarland works it back out of their zone along that far side boards. Both teams battling for possession. And into the McFarland zone it comes. Gets kicked across the near side faceoff dot to the near side corner. Near side corner all the way to the far side corner. And great hustle there by Janesville, getting all the way over the boards to try to get a stick on it. McFarland working it out, and they do. They get it out of the zone. Tied up in some skates there. McFarland picks it up, works it up the far side boards. Into the Janesville zone it is. Far side boards. Lost the handle coming in. Face-off dot far side. McFarland working towards the net. In front of the net. Shot. Save. And a whistle. We got the Tater smashing that biscuit down. Off the draw, McFarland gets it in the slot, not able to get the shot off, gets kicked wide to the near side corner. Puck down there along the near side boards. McFarland picks it up at the slot, or at the point, sends it up the board. Centering pass out front, no! Big kick save by the Tater, sends it to the far side. Janesville sends it out to the far side boards, and out of the zone it comes. McFarland picks it up here near side, works it into the Janesville zone, up the near side boards, near side corner. Janesville's going to pick it up, work it around the back of their net. Off the far side boards over there. Both teams battling for it. Now the zone it comes. Across center ice it is. Down into the McFarland zone. McFarland has possession around the back of their net. And off the boards over here. Near side. Gets kicked out to point. Point. Janesville holds it. Shot on net. Gets kicked just wide of the net. Janesville picks it up around the back of the net. McFarland steals the puck around the back side and coming up the far side boards with it. Lost the handle along the boards. Now picks it back up, regains control, trying to get it out. Janesville sends it right back in, not letting it get out of the zone. Down the corner, puck squirts out all the way around the back of the net to the near side corner. McFarland trying to work that out, and it does. It squirts out. Janesville's going to pick it up just on the other side of the center ice and works it back up into the McFarland zone. Far side face-off dot coming around the back of the net. Centering pass. No, right through the middle. Not able to hold it, comes all the way out of the zone and at center ice. Janesville has it, working it back up off the McFarland player. Back into the McFarland zone it goes. We have a offsides. Face off just outside the Oregon zone, or the McFarland zone. I'm sorry. I just did an Oregon game earlier, so I apologize, folks. Out of the McFarland zone, they send it down into the Janesville zone. It is. And back out at center ice. Janesville has it, working it into the McFarland zone. Top of the circle, near side, tried to get a shot. No. McFarland kicks it wide of the net, and around the back it goes to the far side. Puck's over there, far side face-off dot. Both teams battling for possession. Both coaches yelling, go get it. And everybody goes down. We have a McFarland player down. Both teams instantly taking a knee. That's what I call sportsmanship. Up and skating off under his own power. That's what we always like to see. I think he's going to be just fine. Mom and Dad, grab him a chocolate sundae on the way home. Face off just outside the McFarland zone. Draw goes in. Slot over to the near side. Face off dot. Janesville gets a stick on it. Holds it in for a moment. Janesville point. Holds it. Sends it back up to the top of the face off circle. Cross the slot over the far side circle. It goes. Far side boards. Janesville able to hold the zone. Sends it back up into the corner. And behind the net, McFarland has it. Bringing it up that far side corner and boards again. Janesville grabs it over there. Loses the handle. Out of the zone it comes. Janesville sends it back in, and they're offsides. Just barely. Off the draw, Janesville sends it into the McFarland zone. McFarland defense picks it up, takes it out, sends it out across center ice, far boards down into the Janesville zone. No icing. Down around the back of the Janesville net. Janesville has it up the near side boards. They send it. McFarland picks it up at the top of the circle. Janesville gets a stick on it. McFarland gains control of it. There it is, front of the net. Janesville's able to get it sent back in the slot. McFarland has it. Puck's still loose. Now it kicks back to the blue line, and McFarland sends it into the far side corner. A lot of time spent in front of the net there with the puck, but just no shots on net. And now the puck goes down into the McFarland zone. McFarland's bringing it around the back of their net to the near side boards, trying to work it out. And it gets hung up there at the blue line, not out yet. Janesville sends it towards the front of the net. McFarland picks it up, takes it around the back of their net to the far side. Up the far side boards. Janesville grabs it, holds the zone, and there it comes. Kicks towards the middle of the zone, and McFarland works out. McFarland on a breakaway. Janesville on the back check. McFarland working into the slot. Shot off the post. Another shot, and the rebound goes in. McFarland works out. McFarland on a breakaway. Janesville on the back check. McFarland working into the slot. Shot off the post. Another shot, and the rebound goes in. McFarland just over halfway through the second period picking up the lead. 3-2. McFarland takes it around the back of their net, near side, coming up the boards. Top of the circle, Janesville got a hold of it. Sends it back around the back side of the net of McFarland to the far side. Working up the boards, McFarland gets it out of the zone. Janesville sends it back in, offsides. Face off just outside the McFarland zone on the far side dot. Off the draw, it gets kicked back to the Janesville defense. They send it into the McFarland zone. McFarland picks it up, tries to send it back out. Janesville holds it in the slot over to the near side face-off dot. Shot and saved by McFarland goalie. Back out in the slot, it's still loose. Kicked over to the far side face-off dot. Janesville McFarland fighting for it now over along the far side boards. And up the boards it comes to the point. Janesville holds it in. McFarland trying to work it out. Janesville still holding it, sends it back in. Top of the circle, far side. Down into the far side corner it goes. Janesville grabs possession. Centering pass. There it is out front. Puck's loose. Where is it? Puck is still loose out front. There's a save. I saw one, and now it kicks out here near side faceoff dot. McFarland works it out of the zone. Tries to split the defense and loses the puck. Janesville gains control for a moment just outside their zone. McFarland now has it, working it in off sides. Off the draw, Janesville grabs it at the point, sends it down cross center ice into the McFarland zone. No icing, waved off. Around the back of the net it comes. McFarland had possession. Janesville picked it up. Along the near side, Janesville point looking to get the shot, waiting for the puck to come to him. He just needed to move up a little bit to go to the puck. Along the near side boards, top of the circle, down at the faceoff dot, near side. Puck's loose. Around the back of the net it is. Janesville has a center pass out front. No, not able to get a handle on it. Just sneaking by him. Shot on net. There it is in front. And we got a save by the McFarland goalie. That's another shot on net for McFarland goalie and another shot for Mom and Dad. Off the draw, Janesville wins it back. Top of the slot, McFarland gets a stick on it. Janesville able to hold the zone, trying to work it up. Top of the slot it is, still at the blue line. Janesville sending it down into the far side face-off dot. McFarland has possession coming around the back of their net. Working it up the near side boards. Janesville, not able to get a stick on it. Squirt's just passed. And down by the Janesville blue line it comes. Janesville grabs possession, working it back up across center ice. Into the McFarland zone it goes. In the slot, they lost the handle. There it is. Still sitting there right there at the slot. Now it's out. McFarland coming down. It's a foot race to the net. McFarland, Janesville. What do we got? Shot and makes the move around the goalie. Goal, McFarland. Now it's out. McFarland coming down. It's a foot race to the net. McFarland, Janesville. What do we got? Shot and makes the move around the goalie. Goal, McFarland. McFarland doubling up their score now, leading Janesville 4-2. Off the draw, Janesville sends it across center ice, trying to get in the McFarland zone. McFarland gets a stick on it, poke checks it away, comes across center ice with it. They have possession, working it up to the Janesville zone. Janesville has it top of the circle near side, sends it out of the zone. Up the near side boards. There it goes. Near side boards. They're battling back and forth. Down into the Janesville zone. No icing. It was tipped. And Janesville taking around the back of the net. Up the far side boards they come. McFarland picks it up over there near the hash marks. Both teams battling, trying to get it out as Janesville. Around the D they go. Gets it out of the zone. Works it up past the red line. Into the McFarland zone they go. Lost the handle there for a second. Doubles back down into the far side corner, trying to get that centering pass. McFarland picks it up at the far side faceoff dot. Tries to send it out of the zone. Janesville holds it up for a second. And now McFarland sends it out across center ice, down across the blue line into the Janesville zone, top of the circle near the far side. Janesville brings it around the back of their net. No, they take it back to the far side. McFarland gets on it, picks up the puck far side corner. Both teams battling their far side boards. Janesville working it up that far side board, trying to get it around. McFarland holds the zone. Janesville sends it right in front of their net. And over to here to the near side. Puck's out loose in front. Goes around the back of the net. Taters got a stick on it around that far side. They're playing for it. They're poking for it. And he gets a glove on it. And that biscuit's his. We've got a whistle. And we're going to have a face-off just to the left of the net. Off the draw. Janesville sends it flying out of the McFarland, or out of their zone, down into the McFarland zone. No icing. It was tipped. McFarland brings it around their net up the near side boards. Janesville point man there to hold it. Top of the circle, near side. Janesville flicks it down, going towards net. McFarland able to kick it out wide of the net, near side, takes it around the back of their net over there to the far side corner. Working up that far side boards. McFarland gets it out of the zone. Cross center ice it comes. Janesville slaps it across center ice back down in the McFarland zone. The ref with some nice moves getting out of the way of the puck as it came up the near side boards. Janesville almost had it just squeaked outside the zone. We've got an offsides. Off the draw. Janesville wins it back to the point. Sends it in the McFarland zone far side. Centering pass by McFarland through their own zone. Janesville not thinking there, sending it right back in off sides. Off the draw. McFarland kicks it back to the Janesville point. All the way over there, the far side boards. Cross center ice. Janesville picks it up. There's the buzzer. And the end of the period. McFarland leading 4-2 as we get ready to start the third period. It got a little quiet out there. I know during intermission you're just sitting in your car wondering, what could I do? Let's type in that chat box and let's give a name and a number for the team or the player that you're cheering for. Let's show them some love in here. And if you're really bored, go ahead and check out BlueLineBasics.com if you haven't finished any of your Christmas shopping yet. We've got some awesome stuff on there. We've got some beanies. We've got some sweatshirts coming. We've got long sleeve t-shirts, short sleeve t-shirts. We've got some quarter zips. You name it, we've got it. We've got Christmas shopping taken care of. And you can support Blue Line Basics by doing so. Oh, and don't forget, it's 2020. We got face masks. All right. There's the buzzer. We're going to get ready to start this third period. Let's get everybody pumped up. Here we go. Off the face-off. Puck's tied up there at center ice. Now Janesville sends it back towards McFarland. McFarland picks it up just inside their zone and works it back out quickly. Cross center ice. Janesville got a stick on it, holds it up just before their zone. There it is. Got a tip. Goes back across center ice. Janesville trying to work it up in the McFarland zone. They get it just in, and they hold it. And it's there along the near side boards. Not really sure. Tied up in a bundle of people. There it kicks out here and comes back towards the near side boards. Both teams battling hard for it. There it is just inside the McFarland zone. And they send it right back out, deflected out towards center ice. McFarland has it, working it across center ice. Janesville got the steal, sends it back up, and McFarland quickly sends it up center ice and into the Janesville zone. Back out of the Janesville zone. Playing a little game of ping pong here. Janesville working it into the McFarland zone here near side. McFarland was able to get a skate on it, kick it out. Janesville sends it back in, off sides. Off the face-off. Draw comes back to Janesville. Out at center ice. Working it up just inside the McFarland zone. They quickly get it back out. And now back into the slot. Going up on the net. Puck's loose out there. Goalie wasn't sure to grab it. Puck was loose, goes around the back of the net, comes up near side. That's a shot, Mom and Dad. There it is. Comes outside the McFarland zone. McFarland goes across center ice. And it's offsides. Face-off just outside the Janesville zone on the far side face-off dot. Off the draw, McFarland had it there for a second. Janesville sends it back up along those far side boards. Cross center ice in the McFarland zone. Working up past the face-off dot around the back of the net, near side. Near side corner it is. McFarland's got a stick on it. Both teams battling for it. Now McFarland picks it up, working it out of the Janesville or out of the zone, but no, Janesville's able to hold it. And along the blue line it goes. McFarland trying to get it out. Did Janesville hold it? No. Squeaks out along that far side boards. Centering pass comes all the way through and into the near side corner. McFarland with a backhand centering pass, front of the net. No, wide. Goes just to the near side of the net. Centering pass comes around the front of the net. Puck's loose. Back of the net it is again. And to the near side. Up the near side boards. Janesville gets it out. Cross center ice. And into the McFarland zone. Top of the circle near side. Working down around the back of his net. Janesville went to cut him off. He doubles back. Brings it up the near side boards. Janesville holds the zone. Top of the circle it is. McFarland picks it up. And works it out of the zone. Janesville grabs it just the other side of center ice. Trying to get it across ice. McFarland picks it up, works it into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, far side. Into the slot now. Trying to work it. Janesville gets a stick on it. Works it out. And lost it there. McFarland picked it up. McFarland working into the Janesville zone. Near side boards. Down in the... Yeah, there we go. Comes out now back towards the point, near side. McFarland holding the zone for the time being. Now it squirts out. Comes out here to center ice. McFarland sends it across and just offsides. Off the face-off, McFarland wins the draw, sends it all the way over to the far side boards. Janesville gets there first, trying to work it up to center ice. McFarland gets a stick on it, sends it back into the Janesville zone, top of the slot. Now Janesville gets it out, and it comes over here near side boards. McFarland works it back up into the Janesville zone. Centering pass goes front of the net. Nobody there, down into the far side corner. Both teams hustle for it, and it's tied up down there. Janesville picks it up, sends it up the far side. Out of the zone it comes, cross center ice, where McFarland picks it up by their blue line, and they send it back up that far side boards across center ice. There at the Janesville blue line, both teams battling for possession. Squirts out back towards the red line. Janesville's got a stick on it, works it up into the McFarland zone. Both teams hustling for it up along the far side boards. McFarland got a stick on it. Janesville point able to pick it up, hold it, sends it back up the boards around the corner, and behind the net, McFarland has it. Along the near side boards, comes out to the Janesville point, who puts a shot up on net. McFarland puts a stick down, grabs a hold of it. McFarland works it out of the zone, out to center ice. McFarland hustling on the forecheck, steals it from the Janesville player, sends it over the far side boards, works it in the Janesville zone, trying to get that centering pass. Janesville's over there on top of him and gets a stick on it, interferes with it. Puck comes out to the point. Point puts a shot up on net, deflects off the Janesville offense, and it is in the slot. Puck's loose. McFarland has it out front there. Janesville gets it kicked over to the far side. Along the far side boards, McFarland has it. Far side faceoff dot, shot up on net, stick save along the side of the net. Janesville defense, I think, was trying to give it back to the goalie. The goalie wants nothing to do with that. Get it away from him. And around the back of the net it goes. Now Janesville's taking it back around to the far side. McFarland picks it up there along the far side boards. Little game of back and forth possession here. Tied up there on the far side. Now it squirts out far side faceoff dot and back over to the boards. Janesville finally gets it out of the zone along the far side there. Cross center ice. McFarland picks it up down by their zone. They pick it back up, works it down around the back of the net, and holds up there. Sends it up the far side boards, looking for that breakout. Janesville picks it up at the dot, puts a shot up towards net. McFarland puts a stick in front of it there in front of his own goalie and works it across, and out of the zone it comes. Janesville sends it back in, but offsides. Off the face-off. McFarland sends it across center ice, working it up into the Janesville zone in the slot. Janesville sends it right back out. Puck sits just outside the zone. We've got an offsides. Long, the near side boards, kicks out into the Janesville zone. It goes just over the blue line. Janesville ties it up, works it out of the zone, and up. Had it out for a moment. McFarland moves it back in. Along the boards over there, Janesville, McFarland fighting over it. There it goes, squirts out, comes out of the zone. McFarland picks it up, and the puck squirts all the way back into the McFarland zone far side face-off dot. Working around the back of the net, coming to the near side. McFarland has it, works it up the boards. Janesville not able to hold the zone, squirts out cross. It's a foot race to the puck. Janesville's going to get there first in the slot. Work around the back of their net. Over here to the near side. Along the near side boards it is. Tied up, Janesville McFarland. There it goes, centering pass. And the Tater puts his stick down, puts his glove on it. That biscuit is his, nobody else's.
Yes. That's a game changer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's cold outside and I know we're all in our cars, but it is chilly up here in the box. And I will tell you the greatest ad we have done is this little small space heater, because my knees hurt from being so hot now, which is a change from what the season's been. Anyways, there the puck goes out at center ice. Nobody cares about my life in here. Janesville working it down in the McFarland zone in the slot. Puck's loose out there in the slot, kicks over the far side face-off dot, far side boards. McFarland has it, working it up the far side boards. Lost the handle for a moment, sends it out. Janesville grabs it just outside their zone. They regroup, send it back in. And along that far side behind the net it is. Janesville McFarland battling for possession behind the McFarland net. McFarland sends it along the near side boards, near side corner. Janesville steps up at the point, puts a shot up on net, deflected off the McFarland player there, and McFarland's working it out. Oh, the zone across center ice. No ice, called off. McFarland gets there first. Janesville loses an edge, goes down hard there in the near side corner. Pucks along the near side boards. We got a whistle. We got a player down. Janesville player went down hard into that near side corner. And he's up and skating off under his own power. I think all he'll need, Mom and Dad, is a chocolate sundae for the ride home. Maybe you and McFarland could join together and get a 2-for-1 over at Culver's. Face off just to the left of the Janesville net. Off the draw, comes over the slot, back out to the point here near side. Shots deflected and kicks near side boards. Down around the near side corner, around the back of the net it goes. Janesville has possession. Over to that far side, up the boards they go for that breakout. McFarland holds the zone. Both teams tied up there on the far side boards there at the face-off dot. Now shot towards net. And the Tater comes flying out after it. It comes all the way over here to the far side board, the near side boards, I'm sorry. Janesville picks it up, trying to work it out of the zone. Lost the handle as they're coming out. And they get it out. Cross center ice it comes. McFarland's holding up and sends it back into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, both players hit that one slipper spot in the ice, and the puck goes down into the near side corner. Round the back of the net it goes. Far side boards. McFarland gets a stick on it. Centering pass. Janesville defense picks it up. Works it around the back of the net to the near side. Trying to work it around. McFarland got a stick on it. Ties it up there in the near side corner. McFarland has it. Working around the front of the net. Shot. Hits the side of the net. Janesville picks it up. Takes it around the far side. And they send it flying out of the zone out here at center ice. McFarland picks it up. They were able to clear it, and there's an offsides. Two minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the period. McFarland 4, Janesville 2. Off the draw, comes back to the Janesville winger. Tied up there with McFarland, takes it back across center ice. McFarland sends it back to the other side. Into the Janesville zone. Janesville quickly rejects that out and sends it down to the blue line to McFarland. McFarland picks it up. Going to work it down around the back of their net. Doubles back, turns up the far side boards, working it out. Janesville defense holds the zone. In the slot, the puck goes. McFarland's got a stick on it to get it out of the zone. They're working up center ice. They got a 3-on-0. Now we got a back checker coming in the slot. And Janesville's able to get a poke check and the puck out to the far side corner. Puck squirts out of the McFarland zone. McFarland goes in offsides. One minute, 50 seconds left in this game, and you no longer have to listen to my horrible jokes, and you will enjoy the rest of your Saturdays. Face-off just outside the Janesville zone, far side face-off dot. Janesville picks up possession, working across center ice. McFarland gets a stick on it. Battle ensues there at center ice. Who's going to come up with it? Nobody knows. Down there to the blue line of McFarland. Now it comes out past center ice again. Along the near side boards. Still over here. Janesville working it to the other side of the red line. And there it is, near side board still. I can't even see the pokes, the puck, folks. So there we go. Squirts out. McFarland sends it far side. Into the Janesville zone it goes. Top of the circle, far side. McFarland had it. They still have it into the slot. No, Janesville got a poke checking out. Top of the circle near side. Janesville gets a stick on it. McFarland trying to work it across. Janesville has a stick. Working it up the ice. Across center ice they go. If he gets moving, he's got a back checker coming on. A back checker gets a stick. Puck, shot goes wide of the net near side. Round the back to the far side. Face off dot it is. McFarland has it. Brings it in front of their net. Over here to the near side. Janesville gets a nice little poke check there. Holds the zone for a moment. And it comes out across center ice. All the way down in the Janesville zone. It's not going to be icing. As game 2 of a doubleheader, both teams are looking just a smidge tired. I can understand. I'm tired watching them. There we go. Janesville comes out of their zone. Down in the McFarland zone, blue line. McFarland picks it up there, brings it back across center ice. Right up the middle, right up through the slot, into the Janesville zone, into the slot there. Shot! Goal! Stick side. McFarland picks it up there, brings it back across center ice. Right up the middle, right up through the slot, into the Janesville zone, into the slot there. Shot! Goal! Stick side. Off the draw. Just over the red line. McFarland has it working up towards the Janesville zone. Janesville defense holds it for a moment. There it is, center ice. McFarland sends it back across, working up to the Janesville zone. And there it is. That's the horn, ladies and gentlemen. McFarland wins this one 5-2. Remember, we appreciate you understanding. I know you've heard this already, but we do appreciate you understanding having to watch from your cars. The kids are having fun. There they are. It's all for them. We appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. It really does help us out. Hit that bell notification. Get yourself a face mask on BlueLineBasics.com.
All right, so you got a couple games, right?